Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, and whichever time you're watching this, welcome to SSC and welcome to SSC Presents Current Affairs Quiz Show, in which we shall be discussing 30 important MCQs, discussing the current affairs of 4th week of November 2022. So let's proceed. Let us take a brief session overview. First of all, we shall have 30 30 MCQs in the quiz format. Followed by we have homework questions, important dates, important news, persons in news, places in news, countries in news, and at the end, bonus questions. So this would be the session overall. There are a total of 30 MCQs, and I request everyone to please participate in the quiz and to check your scores at the end. At the end of each question, you will be given a 10 seconds timer, during which you can write the answers in the comment box and do check that how much do you score out of 30. Okay, so let's proceed. First question. Sangai Festival is the cultural festival of which Indian state? Sangai Festival. The options are there. Your time has already begun. Sangai. So Sangai festival, it is celebrated in Manipur. Okay, so recently, Union Minister G. Kishan Reddy, Union Minister for Tourism and also Union Minister for Donor, okay, Development of Northeast Region Ministry. There are two ministries whose minister is G. Kishan Reddy, and he has inaugurated Manipur Sangai Festival 2022 at Sangai Ethnic Park in Morang Khanao in Bishnupur district of Manipur. Okay, so it would be a 10-day long festival recently held. Okay, it completed on 30th of November. So Sangai festival, it is celebrated as the festival of oneness to encourage the sense of belongingness in Manipur. Fine, let's proceed to the next question. Who had won United Nations Environment Programme's Champions of the Earth for 2022 from India? The options are there and your time begins. Champions of the Earth. पूर्णिमा देवी बर्मन, जानकी कमल, रसना भंडारी और Uma Ramakrishnan. So UNEP's champion of the earth for the year 2022 is Purnima Devi Burman. Okay, she's from Assam. She's an Assam-based wildlife biologist, and she's one of the 5 champions of the earth for this year in United Nations Environment Program. Okay, as announced by it. So the other honorees include the names are there. You can see it in the PDF. Okay, but the more important is Purnima Devi Burman, who is from India. She is also one of the 5 recipients of this recognition. Fine. More details on the screen as well as on the PDF. Let's proceed to the next question. Which city is the host of Indo-Pacific Regional Dialogue 2022? The options are there and your time begins now. Indo-Pacific Regional Dialogue 2022. Delhi, Lucknow, Chennai or Mumbai? The correct answer to this question is Indo-Pacific Regional Dialogue is held by Delhi. Okay, it recently started on 23rd of November 2022, a 3-day apex level regional strategic dialogue of Indian Navy. Remember it. Okay, it's of Indian Navy. So I hope it's clear. Next question. Which country will host the inaugural Olympic Esports Week in 2023? Esports Week. Okay, the options are there and your time begins now. The inaugural Olympics Esports Week in 2023 will be hosted by which country? The correct answer is Singapore. Okay, so recently International Olympic Committee, it has confirmed that Singapore will host its first ever esports week in 2022-23. As per the IOC, the 4-day event will take place between June 22 and June 25, 2023. Okay, so it will be held in Singapore. So hope it's clear. Can anyone tell in the comment? We've discussed so many times in this session that where is the headquarter of IOC, International Olympic Committee? Okay, we've discussed both in current affairs as well as in statics series as well. So please write the answer to this question as well. Headquarters of IOC. Next question. Who is sworn in as Malaysia's new prime minister? Extremely important. Okay, very high chances of being asked in exam. Recently, Malaysia has got new prime minister. Anwar Ibrahim, Sultan Abdullah, Muhyiddin Yassin or Hassan Ali. So the new Prime Minister of Malaysia is Anwar Ibrahim. Malaysia, whose capital is Kuala Lumpur, currency is ringgit. Okay, so Malaysia has recently got new Prime Minister in the face of Anwar Ibrahim. Okay, option A is the correct answer. More details on the screen as well as on the PDF. To get the PDF of all the sessions along with this session, if you want PDF, you will get all state, national, international current affairs at just rupees 400. What do you get in 400? You get past 1 year Sikkim current affairs, past 6 months national, international current affairs, Sikkim current affairs 375 plus MCQs, January to September, October, November, December also releasing soon. Past year Sikkim GK solved 10 papers and all further current affairs sessions and important topics PDF for the next 3 months. Okay, all this you'll get in just rupees 400. For that, for details, send a message to the WhatsApp number as you can see on the right side of the screen. So hope it's clear. Let's proceed. Next question. Kadalekhai Parise, also known as Groundnut Festival, is a festival of which state? The options are there and your time begins. Kadalekhai Parise is the groundnut festival of which state? Time's over. It's of Karnataka. Okay, it's the annual festival of Karnataka. It was recently inaugurated by the Chief Minister of Karnataka, who happens to be Basuraj Bomme. Okay, Basuraj Bomme is the Chief Minister of Karnataka. Can anyone tell that who is the Governor of Karnataka? Please write in the comment box. Okay, Governor of Karnataka. Next question. Who has been named as the chairman of AICTE? Okay, AICTE, who looks after many engineering colleges in India. Okay, just like UGC, there's AICTE for engineering colleges. So, chairman of AICTE, the options are there, and your time begins now. All India Council for Technical Education. TG Sitaram, M. Jagadish Kumar, Anil Sahasrabuddhe, Bhushan Patwardhan. Okay, the correct answer is TG Sitaram. Professor TG Sitaram, director of IIT Guwahati. He has been appointed as the new chairman of All India Council for Technical Education. So all the technical education related colleges are looked after by AICTE, whose director is now TG Sitaram. Hope it's clear. Next question. Who has been honored with the prestigious Dr. Kalam Seva Puraskar? This is important. Dr. Kalam Seva Puraskar. The options are there and your time begins. Ritesh Agarwal, Ravi Kumar Sagar, Tilak Mehta or Bhavesh Agarwal. So Dr. Kalam Seva Puraskar has been conferred to Ravi Kumar Sagar, one of the young founder and CEO of RK's Inno Group. Okay, he was conferred with the most prestigious Abdul Kalam Seva Puraskar. Okay, hope it's clear. This Dr. Kalam Seva Puraskar, it is hosted every year by Vande Bharat Foundation and Lead India Foundation to commemorate the birth anniversary of late former President of India, who happens to be Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam. Fine. Next question. Indian Space Research Organization have launched which mission with Ocean 3 and 8 nanosatellites from Sriharikota spaceport on 26th November? The options are there and your time begins now. The name of the mission: PSLVC 51, MOM2, PLVC 54, EOS 16, EOS 06 or RISAT 1A. The correct answer is option C, that is PLVC 54 and EOS 06 mission along with 8 nanosatellites on board from Sriharikota spacecraft. Okay, hope it's clear. Next question. Garud Shakti is a joint military exercise of which two countries? Which two countries? The options are there and your time begins now. India, Sri Lanka, India, US, Sri Lanka, Indonesia, India, Indonesia. The correct answer to this question is India, Indonesia. Okay, so Garud Shakti is a bilateral joint military exercise of two countries, India and Indonesia. Okay, recently 8th edition of this exercise was held. It underwent in Indonesia only. Okay, sometimes it's in India, sometimes it's in Indonesia. So this time it's in Indonesia at Sangga Buana training area in Karawang, okay, of Indonesia. So uh, Garud Shakti is of India and Indonesia. Remember, Garud only. If there is only Garud, then it's with France. Please correct me if I'm wrong. I think it's with France. Yeah, Shakti, Varun, Garud. Yeah, it's with France. Okay. Whereas if there is Shakti involved, Garud Shakti, then it's with Indonesia. Okay. There's, I think, another name or another exercise with Indonesia with the same name Shakti, but there's something else Shakti. One is Garud Shakti. There is one more Shakti, which is the exercise, bilateral exercise of India with Indonesia. Please write in the comment box if you know it. Okay. Next question. Who conducted humanitarian assistance and disaster relief, which is HADR exercise, and the name of the exercise is Samanvay 2022. The options are there, and your time begins now. Samanvay 2022 is conducted by whom, which is HADR exercise, humanitarian assistance and disaster relief. Navy, Army, Air Force, or Indo-Tibetan Border Police? The correct answer is Indian Air Force. Okay, Indian Air Force. It conducted annual joint HADR exercise. The name of the exercise was Samanvay 2022, and it was at Air Force Station at Agra, Uttar Pradesh. Fine. This is it. Let's go to the next question. What is the name of second SIP of Project 15B, which has been delivered to Indian Navy? Now, this is also important. The options are there, and your time begins now. Project 15B, second SIP, which has been delivered to Indian Navy. INS Kadmat, INS Murmugao, INS Trikand, or INS Vikram Aditya. The correct answer to this question is IMS Murmugao. Okay, IMS Murmugao is the second ship of Project 15B stealth destroyers. It was built at Mazgao Dock Shipbuilders Limited. Okay, it was delivered to Indian Navy recently. So, Project 15B was signed on 28th of January 2011, and it was a contract of four ships. Okay, so INS Murmugao is the second ship. Fine. The project is a follow-on of Kolkata class destroyers commissioned in the last decade, and the lead ship of Project INS Visakhapatnam has been commissioned to the Indian Navy on 21st November 2021. So the first ship which has been commissioned from this project 15B is INS Visakhapatnam, and now the second ship, which is INS Murmugao, which has been commissioned. Okay, there are two more ships yet to be delivered, which we will not be discussing, but this under Project 15B, this INS Visakhapatnam has been uh, commissioned. Okay, and the next one, which is the answer to this question, is IMS Murmugao. Fine. Next question. Europe has announced the name of world's first disabled astronaut. Who is he? The options are there, and your time begins now. Mathian Eulen, Dusko Ulrich, Philip Bikov, or John McFall. World's first disabled astronaut. Interesting question. The answer is John McFall. Okay. So recently, European Space Agency has named first ever parastronaut. Okay. The name given to the adjective given to the world's first disabled astronaut is parastronaut. Okay. It's a major step towards allowing people with physical disabilities to work and live in space. It's a 22 nation agency. Okay, which is European Space Agency. It has appointed British Paralympian sprinter John McFall to take part in the feasibility study during astronaut training to assess the condition needed for people with disabilities to take part in future mission. So, John McFall is the world's first disabled astronaut, also known as parastronaut. This is it. Let's go to the next question. Which has become the first Indian state to get Geo 5G services in all of its districts? The options are there, and your time begins now. Geo 5G services. In Sikkim, we are not even able to get 4G services properly, and here in other states, all districts have got 5G services. It's Gujarat. Okay, so Geo has rolled out its 5G network in every headquarter of Gujarat's 33 districts, making it the first state in India to get 100% coverage of 5G services in the states. Okay, hope we see the same for Sikkim very soon. Okay, next. Which country's president has been invited by Government of India as the chief guest of Republic Day 2023 celebrations? Which country's president? Egypt, UAE, Israel, or Maldives. The options are there. Your time begins now. Very, very important. Can be asked. Which country's president is the chief guest for Republic Day 2023 celebration? The correct answer to this question is Egypt. So recently, the Ministry of External Affairs of India, whose minister is S. Jaishankar, he has announced, the ministry has announced that the president of Egypt, and who is he? This name is also important. Okay, Abdel Fattah al-Sisi, who is the president of Egypt, he will be the chief guest of Republic Day 2023 celebration in January 26. Prime Minister Modi has already sent a formal invitation to President of Egypt, and it has been handed over to him by External Affairs Minister S. Jaishankar uh, last month only, that is on October 16, 2022. So, Abdul Fattah al-Sisi, President of Egypt, will be the chief guest of Republic Day celebration 2023, upcoming one. Okay, can anyone tell that who was the chief guest in this year's Republic Day 2022? Okay, this can also be asked. Okay, who was the chief guest in 2022 Republic Day celebration? Okay, please write in the comment box. Next question. Who is said to become the first woman president of Indian Olympic Association? The options are there and your time begins now. Karnam Malleshwari, Anju Bobby George, MD Valasamma or PT Usha? First woman president of Indian Olympic Association. The correct answer to this question is PT Usha. The legendary PT Usha is said to become the first woman president of IOA, as the former sprinter emerged as the lone candidate for the top post of the election to be held on December 10. So she is the lone candidate. Okay, the uh, the election for this is yet to be held, but since she is the lone candidate, uncontested one, so she will definitely be the first woman president of IOC. Okay, before PT Usha, this post was held by Narendra Batra. Okay, who has left, who is superannuated now, and PT Usha is set to become the new IOA president. Fine. Next question. Who has been named as Pakistan's new army chief? The options are there, and your time begins now. Pakistan's new army chief: Lieutenant General Asif Munir, Lieutenant General Sahir Samsad Mirza, Lieutenant General Azhar Abbas, or Lieutenant General Faiz Hamid. The options are there. The time is over. The correct answer is Lieutenant General Asif Munir. He has been appointed as the new Chief of Army Staff of Pakistan after a week of speculation and political tussle in the country. You know that army is the most powerful in Pakistan. Okay, like sometimes even more powerful than the government itself. So the army chief's name is extremely important. Okay, so Lieutenant General Asif Munir is the new army chief of Pakistan. So hope it's clear. Next question. Aero India 2023 will be held in which city? It's a simple question, simple options and simple timer. 10 seconds. Aero India 2023 will be held in which city? So Aero India will be held in Bangalore. It will be the 14th edition and it will be held in Yelaka Airport Station in Karnataka's Bangalore on February 13, and it will be Asia's largest aero show. This is a biennial show, which means it happens in every 2 years. Okay, biennial means every 2 years, and it will be held for over 5 days to return to its old avatar during the 2023 edition. Hindustan Aeronautics Limited (HAL), it will be organizing this show. Okay, hope it's clear. Next question. Which cricket governing body it has entered into the Guinness Book of World Records for the biggest crowd attendance during a T20 match? Interesting question. So the options are there and the time begins now. I think the answer is very obvious. You all can answer it. Which cricket board? England and Wales Cricket Board, New Zealand Cricket, Cricket South Africa, or BCCI? No doubt it's BCCI. Okay. So India's Apex Cricket Board, which is BCCI, it has entered into this world record for the biggest crowd attendance during a T20 match. Okay, die-hard fans of cricket are in India only, so this is not a surprising news. Okay, it's obvious. So hope it's clear. More details on the screen as well as on the PDF. Next question. Who tops the list of World's most popular leader with 77% approval rating. This would also be obvious one, but there are two competitors for it. But I think you guys can answer it. It's Narendra Modi, right? Our own Prime Minister Narendra Modi. He remains the world's most popular leader with an approval rating of 77%. This was revealed in Global Leader Approval Ratings released by a US based consulting firm, Morning Consult. Okay, and Indian Prime Minister is followed by Mexican President. So the second most popular leader in the world is Mexican President, who is Andres Manuel Lopez Obrador at 69%. Okay, our Modi is still leading by 77%. So this is it. Let's go to the next question. Mauna Loa, the world's largest active volcano, is in which state of United States? The world's largest active volcano. Which state of United States? Hawaii, California, Florida, or Georgia? So Mauna Loa, it's the world's largest active volcano and it is in Hawaii. Okay, it is the world's largest volcano. As I was saying, it's in the name is Mauna Loa. It's in Hawaii, United States. It has erupted for the first time since 1984. Okay, it has been erupting since 1984. It ended its longest quiet period in recorded history. Mauna Loa volcano in Hawaii had last erupted in March and April of 1984 and has sent a flow of lava within 5 miles, 8.05 kilometer of Hilo, Hawaii's largest city. So world's largest active volcano. Next. World's first nasal COVID vaccine, whose name is Incovac. Remember this name as well. Okay, Incovac, INCOVACC. It has been developed by which company? Which company? World's first nasal COVID vaccine. Serum Institute of India, Johnson and Johnson, Bharat Biotech, or Pfizer. It has been developed by Bharat Biotech. Okay, Bharat Biotech. It has developed world's first nasal COVID vaccine, Incovac. So the company has also received approval from the CDSCO, that is Central Drug Standard Control Organization, under the restricted emergency use only. Okay, so I hope it's clear. Can anyone tell where is the headquarters of Bharat Biotech? This was in news in COVID times. Okay, so Bharat Biotech and there's another Serum Institute of India. These two are the apex company for COVID vaccines in India and for the world as well. So Bharat Biotech has developed this Incovac. So please write where is the headquarters of Bharat Biotech. Next question. Government of India has extended the tenure of Vijay Mohan Quatra for which position? This is important. Vinay Mohan Quatra for which position? Is he Indian ambassador to US? Is he the foreign secretary? Is he India's permanent representative to the UN? Or is he the official spokesperson and joint secretary of Minister of External Affairs? The correct answer is he is foreign secretary. Okay, so his tenure has been extended. Vinay Mohan Quatra. Hope it's clear. Next question. What is the theme of 7th Global Technology Summit? The options are there and your time begins now. 7th Global Technology Summit theme. The theme is geopolitics of technology. Okay, so the seventh edition of this summit, it held from in November 29 2022 till December 1. Okay, so for 4 days in New Delhi. Okay, in hybrid format. So remember the venue as well, it was in New Delhi. Fine. Next, the bilateral training exercise Ostra Hind 22 between contingents of Indian Army and the Australian Army begins at which state? So this is it. The time begins. The options are there. Ostra Hind. Okay, the name is clear. It's between Australia and India. Begins at which state? The correct answer is Rajasthan. Okay, this bilateral training exercise was at Rajasthan in Mahajan Field Firing Range. Okay, so this is it. More details on the screen as well as on PDF. Who have won 2022 110th edition of Davis Cup? Okay, Davis Cup. First of all, you should know that Davis Cup is related to which sport? and then only you can answer that who won it. It was the 110th edition. So it has been won by Canada. Okay, Canada, it's their first Davis Cup title. Davis Cup is a tennis tournament. Okay, it's a tennis tournament. So this is it. Canada has won the first Davis Cup title after Felix Auger and Alias Me has beaten Kerala's Alex de Minaur by 6-3, 6-4. Okay, so this is it. Canada has won Davis Cup. Next, scientists revived a 48,500 years old zombie virus buried in ice in which country? The options are there and your time begins now. I don't know what was the reason behind reviving this virus, but this has been revived 48,500 year old zombie virus, and it has been done by Russia. Okay, Russia. It's French scientists. Yeah, scientists. They are French scientists, but the place in which it has been revived is Russia. Okay, so I hope it's clear. More details on the screen. Let's go to the next question. This is interesting. Monkeypox disease name has been changed to what by World Health Organization? So monkeypox has been changed to mpox, manpox, donkeypox, or npox. So the name has been changed to mpox. Okay, mpox is the new name of monkeypox. Why? Because WHO had received complaints about the word monkeypox conjuring up with racist tropes and stigmatizing patients. Okay, because of the word monkey. Okay, the recommendation follows outbreaks that began about 6 months ago in Europe and United States. So mpox is the new name for monkeypox. Okay, as done by World Health Organization, has changed by it. So this is it. More details on the screen. The second last question of the quiz: who is set to become the first female referee at the men's World Cup game? The options are there, and your time begins now. First female referee at the men's World Cup game: Yosmini Yamashita, Stephanie Frappert, Salima Mukan Sanga, or Katerina Monju. Katrina Monju. The correct answer is Stephanie Frappart, who is from France. She will be the first woman in the history of FIFA World Cup to be the referee in final match in men's tournament. Okay, so she will be the first woman to be a referee in final match in the FIFA World Cup of men's tournament. So Stephanie Frappart. Okay, so the last question of the quiz is: which airline will be merged with Tata owned Air India by March 2024? You know that Air India, it has been occupied by Tata Group. Now another airline is merging with this Air India. Which is it? Indigo, SpiceJet, Go First, or Vistara? The correct answer is Vistara. Okay, so Vistara will be merged with Air India. So with this we complete the quiz questions. Please write in the comment box that how much did you score out of 30. Now we go to a few homework questions. So now we have homework questions to be discussed. You won't get the answers here, and if you know the answer, just write the answer of this question by pausing the video in the comment box. And even if you don't know, just search for the answer, come back to the comment box and write the answer to this question. But please answer. Okay, important. First question: which film is the winner of 75 Creative Minds of Tomorrow Talent Campus, a segment of International Film Festival of India? The options are there. Next is Merriam-Webster. It has announced what as the word of the year 2022. Okay, recently Cambridge Dictionary had announced the word of the year, and Cambridge, I think Oxford also announced, and now it's Merriam-Webster's turn to announce the word of the year 2022. Which one is it? There are the options. Which film won the ICFT UNESCO Gandhi Medal at the 53rd edition of International Film Festival in India? Which of the following museum has won 2022 UNESCO Asia Pacific Award for Cultural Heritage Conservation? The options are there. And the last homework question is: joint military exercise Harimau Sakti is between India and which country? So these are the homework questions. Now we have bonus questions to be discussed. The only difference between the quiz questions and bonus questions is that there is no timer in this bonus question. So you can participate. In fact, you should participate because these questions are also important from examination point of view. So it's just that while participating, pause the video and write the answer. Okay, it will be quick. So there is no timer for these questions. So first question. Which city ranked 22nd in Global Prime Cities Index by Knight Frank? The options are there: Mumbai, Delhi, Kolkata, and Indore. The answer to this question is Mumbai. Okay, more details on the screen. Next question. Which village in Tamil Nadu has been notified as the state's first biodiversity heritage site? The options are there. Tamil Nadu's first biodiversity heritage site is Arittapatti. Okay, more details on the screen. Who has become the CEO of KVIC, whose full form is Khadi and Village Industries Commission? The options are there. The correct answer is Vineet Kumar. Okay, Vineet Kumar is the CEO of Khadi and Village Industries Commission. Next. Which company has been awarded with Partner of the Year 2022 given by Procter & Gamble P&G in USA? It's an Indian company, and the correct answer is Matrix Business Services India Private Limited. It's a Chennai-based company. Fine. Next. Which state will get India's first integrated rocket facility by Skyroot Aerospace? The correct answer is Telangana. Okay, Telangana will be getting India's first integrated rocket facility by Skyroot Aerospace. Next, which company has won the prestigious Salesforce Partner Innovation Award 2022? The correct answer to this question is Product. Okay, Product is a leading global consulting and technology and a managed services provider. Okay, and it has won the prestigious Salesforce Partner Innovation Award Product. Next, Army Red Team won 72nd Inter-Service. Okay, I think this question got a little mistake. I'll just correct it in PDF. Okay. Next, which bank has launched India's first sticker-based debit card? Sticker-based debit card. Which bank? It's IDFC First Bank. This is important. Okay, can be asked. India's first sticker-based debit card. Wildlife Summit. It has adopted India's proposal for enhanced protection of which turtle species? The options are there, and the correct answer is Leeds soft-shell turtle. Okay, so Leeds soft-shell turtle is the species of turtle which has got enhanced protection by Wildlife Summit. Okay, the proposal has been accepted. Okay, India has given the proposal. Which footballer has become the first player to score in 5 World Cups? The correct answer is Ronaldo. So this is important. Okay, FIFA World Cup is going on. So Cristiano Ronaldo, he has become the first player in the history of football to score in 5 different World Cups. His penalty helped Portugal register a 3-2 thrilling victory over Ghana in a recent match in ongoing FIFA World Cup in Qatar. Okay, not recent. The match was in November. Okay, so I hope it's clear. Cristiano Ronaldo, I think everybody knows, he plays from Portugal. Okay, next. Post-Harvest Management Center and Rural Collection Center. It has been inaugurated in which state? It's in Tripura. Okay, Tripura's Chief Minister, who is Manik Saha. Okay, it can be asked. He has inaugurated this. Next, UNESCO India Africa Hackathon was held in which university of Uttar Pradesh? It was Gautam Buddha University of Uttar Pradesh. Next. Which company is said to buy India's largest packaged drinking water distillery? The options are there. And the correct answer to this question is Tata Customer. Okay, Tata Customer has been said to buy India's largest packaged drinking water company, which is distillery. Next question. Where did 22nd Council of Ministers meeting of the Indian Ocean Rim Association IORA was held? It was held in the answer is mistake here. I'll correct it in the PDF. Next one. Who has won Vice Presidency of International Electrotechnical Commission? It's India. Okay, India has won the Vice Presidency of International Electrotechnical Commission. Next, which Indian institution ranks in top 50 of Times Higher Education Employability Ranking? The correct answer is IIT Delhi. What is the name of the third ship of survey vessel project launched by Indian Navy on 26 November at Chennai? It's ICSAC. Okay, ICSAC is the name of the ship. Next, National Gopal Ratna Awards are associated with which union ministry? The correct answer is Ministry of Fisheries, Animal Husbandry and Dairying. Can anyone tell that who is the Ministry of Fisheries, Animal Husbandry and Dairying? Please write in the comment box. Next, which film has won Prasad DI Award at the Film Bazaar section of International Film Festival of India? The correct answer is Agamtuk. Okay, Agamtuk is the film which has won the Prasad DI Award at the Film Bazaar section of International Film Festival of India. Who led USIC International Railway Sports Association Table Tennis Championship? It was led by India. Okay, most medals were won by India only. Next, Youth World Boxing Championship 2022 was held in which country? In which Indian players bagged gold medals? It's Spain. Okay, it was held in Spain. Who has been appointed as UP's first woman police commissioner? It's Lakshmi Singh. Okay, Uttar Pradesh first woman police commissioner. Who has won Mumbai's Dharavi redevelopment project with 5,069 crore bid? It has been won by Adani Group. Next, who has been named as the ambassador of Nikshay Mitra, which is an initiative under Pradhan Mantri TB Mukt Bharat Abhiyan. The correct answer is Deepa Malik. Okay, Deepa Malik has been named as the brand ambassador of Nikshay Mitra. Next, Har Ghar Gangajal project is initiative of which government? It's important, can be asked. It's an initiative of Bihar government. Okay, Har Ghar Gangajal. Next, who was conferred with Award of Excellence at the UNESCO Asia Pacific Awards for Cultural Heritage Conservation 2022? This is Chhatrapati Shivaji Maharaj Vastu Sangrahalaya. So with this we complete all the bonus questions. Now let us have a look on important dates. Since the duration of the video has been quite longer, so I'm not discussing all these dates, each and every dates. You all can just pause the screen and have a close look on these dates. Okay, all dates are important, and more than dates, the themes are important. For example, you can see the theme of 25th November, International Day for Elimination of Violence Against Women. The theme is Unite Activism to End Violence Against Women and Girls. Other important dates are also there: Constitution Day of India 26th November, and likewise NCC Day, Red Planet Day. So all these days are important. Okay, now let's have a look on persons in news in November 4th week. All these persons were in news. Okay, pause the screen and have a close look. Some of these were discussed in MCQs as well. Like this one, Lifetime Achievement Award 2022 by Vicky Rajendra Pawar. So it's important. So next we have there's an obituary also. Veteran Bollywood actor Vikram Gokhale passed away. Uttarakhand government have appointed Prasoon Joshi as its brand ambassador. Avni Dekhara has received Para Sports Person of the Year award, so this is important. So now places in news. These are the countries in news. Like Qatar have signed world's longest gas supply deal with China, and likewise other countries as well. Have a look. You can pause the screen. So now we come to important news. 53rd edition International Film Festival of India was recently concluded, and it was at Goa, okay, in Panaji, 28th November 2022. It was the end date. It was the 53rd edition, and it concluded with the Spanish film I Have Electric Dreams. Okay, so remember it. I Have Electric Dreams, directed by Valentina Model. It was the concluding film. It also won the Golden Peacock for the best film of the festival award. This is it. The closing ceremony of this film festival was held at Syama Prasad Mukherjee Indoor Stadium in Talegaon, Goa. Okay. Sarvananda Sonowal, who is the Ayush Minister, he has launched India's first Center of Excellence for Green Ports and Shipping. Okay, he is also Ports and Shipping Minister. Government unveils framework to curb fake reviews on e-commerce platforms. Tenzing Norgay National Adventure Award 2021. It has been announced by Government of India. Army Red Team has won 72nd Inter-Services for Volleyball Championship. JNPA it has launched continuous marine water quality monitoring station. What is JNPA? It's Jawaharlal Nehru Port Authority. India's unemployment rate eases to 7.2% in July to September. More details on the screen. Ayush Ministry, it goes from $3 billion to $18 billion from in the last 8 years. Now this is important. Axis Bank and Flipkart, they are set to launch Flipkart Axis Bank Super Elite credit card. First, Indian government announced strategy for suicide prevention. Okay, Indian government has announced strategy for suicide prevention. Dharmendra Pradhan, who is the Education Minister of India, he have released a book, and the name of the book is India, the Mother of Democracy. So remember the name of the book. First science documentary made in Sanskrit, Yanam. This is very important. What is the name of the first science documentary which was made in Sanskrit? Okay, it was Yanam, and it was screened at the 53rd IFFI. It is based on the autobiographical book My Odyssey, Memoirs of Man Behind Mangalyaan Mission. Okay, so it's the first Sanskrit documentary, Yanam. Railway plan to export Vande Bharat trains by 2025-26. So they are also exporting Vande Bharat trains to the markets in Europe, South America, and East Asia. India expresses commitment to peace, security, prosperity in the Indo-Pacific region. 39 schools awarded with Swachh Vidyalaya Puraskar. India forms panel to revamp only government job guarantee scheme. ISRO begins countdown for PSLV C-54 mission. E-Gram Swaraj and Ministry of Panchayati Raj. This is important. It has won gold award under the National Award for E-Governance. E-Gram Swaraj and Ministry of Panchayati Raj. Sangeet Natak Academy. It has announced the winner of the year 2019, 2020 and 2021. India to send utility helicopter and unit to UN peacekeeping mission in Mali. So remember the place, Mali. Okay. India is sending utility helicopters. RBI is set to launch pilot project on retail digital rupee on 1st December 2022. Okay, it's central bank digital currency. More details on the screen. Ministry of Power launched a scheme for procurement of aggregate power of 4500 megawatt for 5 years. Okay, and Niti Aayog released a study report on carbon capture to achieve net zero emission target by 2070. So we complete important news. For all PDFs, it will cost you 400. These are the things which you get in this 400 rupees. So send a message to 7797058659. Thank you so much for staying till the end. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe to SSC Sikkim. Bye bye.